Hey you! Merry Christmas! Banter and Chill's Christmas special begins now.
Welcome to the last and final episode in our 12 Days of Christmas special. If you are here, honestly, you're a very patient person and you can wait. You know how to wait and you know how to endure and be there for people. But I'm actually glad to have everybody here. Thank you so much for everybody who has listened. In fact, this episode is for vote of thanks. So to all my fans who send me money, I thank you. To all my fans who celebrate me, I thank you. But really, thank you so much if you've been here from the start of this Christmas special until now. Christmas has even worn off and worn out, and yet we're still here, we're still doing this. I want to thank you all so much for sticking with the podcast until now. I cannot promise what's going to come out of Banter and Chill podcast in this year, but I will make good effort towards doing more for the podcast, and you guys can take that to the bank. Anyways, at this time, if you know you've not shared any of the podcast episodes, please share with family members, with loved ones, with friends. I would love to have more people listen, especially now that the holiday is over. Maybe now I'll actually start disturbing people to go and listen, because 12 episodes and people are not listening. For what? After I give you 12 episodes back to back, you have to listen. But yeah, like I said, this episode is mostly for vote of thanks. It's to do a recap of everything we've spoken about. This was basically a Christmas special with episodes that are 10 to 15 minutes long, a new topic in every episode. We started out by talking about where the time went, where I've been since, and Christmas traditions. That was on day 1, Christmas traditions, and what has changed since then. On day 2, we spoke about the year in review, learning to be grateful, and how to overcome holiday blues. On day 3, we spoke about doing good still during these times, even though these are very trying times, these are dark times. Cost of living is at an all-time high. We spoke about doing good still for people. And day 4, we spoke about trials and tribulations. What did you learn from this year? What are the things that tested you? What are you taking out of this year into next year? And day 5, we spoke about gratitude, how to make a gratitude list, and how to practice your gratitude. Be mindful with it, be demure with it, and to actually wear your gratitude on a sleeve. And what day are we now? What is this? 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. I think day 6. On the 30th, we spoke about shedding of yourself. What are you leaving behind in 2024? What did you learn? Like I said in that episode, you're an onion, and that particular episode was meant to peel layers of you back so you can have honest conversations with yourself. Day 7, we spoke about the concept of going to church, or finding somewhere that is important to you and spending 31st night, crossover night. I asked questions is it really necessary? Does it matter where you spend your 31st night and all of that? Day 8 now was basically New Year, so we talked about New Year resolutions, the panic of being at the start of a new year. And day 2 was a follow-up to that episode where we spoke about, I talked about, and you listened, I talked about certain New Year resolutions, how to knock them down and all of that. Day 11, we've spoken about, day 10, we spoke about positive affirmations and, the power of positive affirmations, especially now at the start of the year. Day 11 was basically what now? Where do you go from here now that the holidays are over? And so today, like I said, it's just a recap and to say thank you to everybody for listening. This one is going to be very short because I'm here to just say thank you for listening to the podcast, for sticking with the podcast until now. It's been a long time coming. She says, knowing fully what our podcast is less than 3 years old, but it has been a long time coming, and I'm grateful for all those who keep, like I said, a lot of people kept checking up, what's going on, what's with the podcast, we miss you, what's going on, and I really appreciate that. Thank you all so much. I hope that with this I'm able to I'm able to quench some of your thirst, your hunger, until we can do more for the podcast in this 2025. Anyways, go into this new year, conquer it, set grand goals if you will, set small ones if you will, knock them down, set the next one, keep going. Don't forget to check up on family members, loved ones, friends. Make out time for the people that matter in your life. Don't forget to put your best foot forward at work, at school, whatever it is you have going on for you in your business. You have to genuinely believe it. I said in the last episode, you yourself know small. You have to believe that this year you will give other problems. So yes, keep that energy with you throughout the year, and I hope that these episodes will have helped in some way to keep you company throughout this holiday season and help shape your perspective for the next year. That brings me to the end of this episode. This one is very short, 5 minutes. I've not even tried uploading it. I don't even know if they will allow me to upload a 5 minutes episode. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking with the podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for enjoying. Please don't forget to share with loved ones, with family members, with friends. If you enjoyed any of the episodes, if you're using Spotify, you should be able to leave a comment for the podcast telling me whatever you liked about any of the episodes. If you're using, I think it's Spotify. For the rest, you probably have to leave your comments on YouTube Music. But either ways, thank you. You can also reach out to me privately if any of these episodes touched you. I don't mind. I'll say oh. But yeah, once again, Happy New Year. And unlike the last episode or the past couple of episodes, I'll say see you tomorrow. Today there's no seeing you tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for listening once again for the 100th time. Happy New Year, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and see you when I see you. Bye.